Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to present the paper proceeding entitled Vehicle Rental Facility Using Genetic Algorithm. The author are Hanifah Stianingrum, Nurul Faiza, and Anindya Fitri Shafira. The outline, research background, related work of literature reference, methodology, research and analysis, and a conclusion. Research background, job shop scheduling is usually a strongly nipping complete the problem of combinatory optimizing problem and is the most typical one of the production scheduling problem. Since it is an important practical problem, some researchers have formulated various as job shop scheduling procedure models based on the different production situation and problem assumption. This complexity problem in scheduling. Scheduling is the process of preparing, determine, and appropriate schedule for a job to achieve a certain goal against the available resource and according with the constraints that must be required. For the example, in the bicycle rental company. GA, or a genetic algorithm, has been used with the increasing frequency to address scheduling problem. The GA utilized the population of solution in its research, giving it more resistance to premature government on local minima. Hongju and Yushin Feng proposed of a hybrid heuristic GA for an CMAX where the scheduling rules, such as started processing time, and we are integrate into the process of genetic evolution by develop an efficient method based on genetic algorithm to address GSP. The scheduling method based on a single genetic algorithm and the parallel genetic algorithm was designed. Genetic algorithm based on the genetic selection mechanism of the scientific score. At the first, the genetic algorithm used as a search algorithm optimized parameter, but in development of genetic algorithm can be applied to various other problems such as learning, forecasting, automatic programming, and so on. In the field of the soft computing, genetic algorithms are widely to obtain the values of the parameter optimal neural network and fuzzy system. The related work of our literature reference, number 1, Yung-Soo Yeon, genetic algorithm with fuzzy logic controller for preemptive and non-preemptive job scheduling problems in the computer industrial engineering fall 3. Number 2, the strategy and enrichment at the dynamic model of production with multiply operation and generating processing time. And the number 3, Rachmond Reschable, a genetic algorithm based on problem solution procedures for a modified shifting bottleneck heuristic for complex job solved, a European in Journal of the Operational Research. The methodology consists of how to calculate by the genetic algorithm procedure. Number 1, we should make a randomly generate initial problem. Number 2, evaluate our individual. Then we should decide if yes, we should have the best individual and the result. But now we should reprocessing again, selective reproduction, crossing over, mutation. After we should have we should get the good result. We should evaluate all individual until find the best fitness atau individual. The design variable individual and then design variable individual 2 consists of the how to make crossover and mutation in the genetic algorithm procedure. The basic structure of the genetic algorithm consists of several steps as the algorithm in the following step. Initially, of the population are the step to create a genetic in the manufacture of a cycle linear scheduling application consists of the chromosome. Chromosome consists of the collection of many genes. Here is a set of genes in a single department driver. So the commotion is collection of a set of driver in a single department. Collection of data are all drivers who are in the department that is still arranged in a sequence where the value for hour obtained from the formula 203 and some of the hours, where 203 is the average value of working hours during 1 month, and some hours of work represent the number of a long driver has traveled borrowing the cycle. Number two, initial population is formed a number of chromosomes. The chromosome will be used so long as the computing process and refer to the size of the population. Initial population generate using random driver to be sequenced in the chromosome. Making this application predetermined of the length in one population use are 10 chromosomes with the amount generated is 100 for looping. Selection value and fitness. Selection fitness value is method of the selection of the most widely used. The formulation used to make the value of fitness in scheduling application borrowing facility of this. Value fitness and formula is x0 multiple 0 and x1 multiple 1 and so on. So the xn multiple n total hours worked after traveling for one pitch of gain in chromosome multiplied by the large number of gene minus 1. Selection with rolled machine, the working of the method as follows. Calculation the fitness value of the chromosome. Fitness value of chromosome number 1 in point 0.947927, and fitness value of the chromosome number 2 0.94636, and so on. In this case, we can see the table number 3 probability value consists of the 10 chromosome, and the result of the mutation, the schedule already changed with the structure in the population before and after we have calculated by genetic algorithm. And then the result, randomly result and new population, and the table mentioned about how the crossover mentioned in between chromosome 4 and chromosome 5. The result analysis: 1. At the time of a busy office activity, there is a demand local facility 15 cycle at the same time. Namely, for example, October 30, 50 at 10 a.m. for the department that has been approved by the department head. Number 2, then the motor pool officer conduct cycle on approval following a cycle on approval form. After approval, then the officer pool will schedule a driver and car which can be used by employee from the schedule can be implemented. Conclusion: the result of the scheduling application borrowing facility in the form of the schedule of this cycle, the cycles do not clash borrowing and can facilitate the determination of the schedule cycle facility at the company, where the manual process of scheduling class occur as many as 8 in a score 15 requests at the same time in one department with a number of drivers as many as 11 people. While after scheduling with the genetic algorithm perform scheduling class occur as many as 4 in the scale of 50 requests in the same time in one department with a number of drivers as much as 11, which can be done by replacing the rescheduled department time. That's all. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.